Hey, what's good, Gemini? You don't gotta be a Gemini sun sign for the messages, alright? Let's go and see what's good. Somebody can go by an alias or something like that, like former known as, or maybe somebody got a stage name or something. This could be you. You have Gemini anywhere in your chart. This can be anything about anyone. Blah, 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 blah. Same old, same old. Alright. See what's good. Somebody's fixated on something and they're not changing their mind, or this is you. Okie dokies, okie dokies. Let's see what's going on, man. What's going on? This could be somebody this could be a person that doesn't matter in your life. Around you, you're like, yeah, I don't care about you like that enough, or something like that. Somebody's like a non-factor in your eyes, or in your book, or in your life. That was funny. It's okay though. Oh, this may be you. Maybe somebody feels like you're the one that's opposing, you're all about yourself. It's about what you say, or something like that, or somebody may feel like you're manipulating, or you're that you're just overreacting, or I don't know. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. I don't know. I'm not the one to say, oh yeah, you're just overreacting. This could be your kids, or this can be you about kids, or this can be your kids, or you can be somebody's kid, of course. And maybe something's happening to you, or something's going on, and somebody's like, no, you're just over exaggerating, Gemini. It's not that. You're good. You're okay. I don't know how they just gonna automatically assume that, but you can be done with the Aries. You can have Aries in your chart, or vice versa. My bad. My foot is on the thingy, so it's gonna slip and make sounds. But yeah, somebody's like, I don't know. Maybe you're justifying something, or you're just protecting your ego. Yeah, self. So you're protecting your ego, or something like that. And somebody's opposing to that, or they have an issue with you protecting your ego. I don't know why. I'm not saying this. I mean, I don't know what you're doing. Whatever that means. See what's good. What's going on for? Something about Alicia Keys. But that song, some people are just playing a game. That song. I forgot how it goes. Oh yeah, some people want it all, but I just want nothing at all if it ain't you. So I don't know. So yeah, somebody you could be resisting change. Hold on. Yeah, somebody may think you're manipulating them. It's all about gossip or some shit. Somebody feels like you're biased. I got this twice. It's two different decks too. One's an oracle and one is not. So somebody may feel like you're biased. You're all you're doing is gossiping. You must be miserable, or you're just putting people down, or they can't trust you, or something like that. Somebody should feel like you're a liar or something. Okay, it's gonna be another air sign. It's gonna be I don't know why I said, yeah, it could be another air sign. It could be another Gemini. This could be a Pisces, Aries, or Scorpio, or this is you. Aries is here twice, so I don't know if you got Aries in your chart. Somebody feels like you're just you're gossiping, and you're manipulative, and you can't control your emotions. I mean, with the Tower reverse, I feel like you're controlling it just fine because you didn't blow up. So I don't know, maybe somebody doesn't know what it means when it comes to passion. Maybe it's how you speak. You can be very it's something about your tone or some shit like that. Maybe just how you speak. Somebody may look at you like a Queen of Swords in reverse. Cool. Maybe you're justifying that. You're like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with me speaking? What's wrong with me, you know, talking how I talk? Somebody may feel like you can't be trusted because what you're saying, you got to be lying. I mean, maybe. I mean, you do got the high priestess in reverse here. This is how you feel about somebody. Somebody may feel like, you know, you're misusing your intuition. People just love to only hear good shit all the time, 25/8, and that's just not fucking reality. I'm sorry, but the shit's annoying because it's like people, I mean, I understand things ain't always negative too. I get that. Things are not always negative, it's not always positive. There's a middle ground. Shit's not always butterflies and rainbows, so I don't know why people automatically want to continuously feel like there's no bad, there's no evil out there. People aren't evil, people aren't bad, people don't have this type of thought, that type of thought. I can't stand people who let their kids follow behind them and don't have them either beside them or in front of them, because what if somebody came and snatched a kid or hit them? I don't understand. It is a man too. You're supposed to be protecting, and there's 2 girls. You're supposed to be protecting your children, protecting your kids, protecting your daughters. Why the fuck are you following behind you like you're mother duck? You're not a mother. You're a man. Protect them. It's just like, you can tell when people don't really give a fuck about their kids like that. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm just like, I'm seeing the lack of care, and the shit's pissing me off. I've been seeing the lack of care when it comes to all kinds of people, and it pisses me off. Now, it's one thing to, you know, for people to be independent and for them to, you know, feel their way through life. Understandable. But sometimes you got to kind of guide them, stir them a little bit, kind of, and then go from there. But people will just be like, nah, I'm just not going to give a fuck and let them just survive on their own. They're fucking 4. They're 7. What are you doing? They're not 17. Even then, they still need to be protected. So it's just like, in this day and age, in this world where shit's crazy, motherfuckers killing each other, and it's like, what? Whatever. So somebody may feel like, you know, you're evil, or they may feel like you're a bitch or something like that, or all you care about is yourself, or you're a liar and you're manipulative, and you lack emotional control or something. I know real emotional. I know when people are like can't maintain their control. You got some people who bottle it up and they take it out in other ways, and then they like to judge other people who outwardly express their anger, express their emotions. The only time something's unstable if somebody is like literally crashing out, like, oh my god, and just like going crazy and being over exaggerant and shit like that in the middle of the road, and just that's emotional. That's not being able to emotionally control yourself. If you're just verbally, outwardly saying what it is bothering you and shit, that's not necessarily a lack of emotional control. So people don't understand those things. They think somebody not being able to control their emotions is somebody who's like, somebody who's having an outburst, yes. I guess it depends on what it is. It's like if somebody is just more verbal when it comes to what it is that they, you know, how it is they speak, how it is they not really interact with people. But some people just don't understand the difference between passion, like care. You can tell when somebody gives a fuck about something because it's passion there. It's fucking like, you can feel that shit. It's so many people that's dead that walks around feeling like because they don't, you know, they don't have those type of emotions, or they don't outwardly express that, then that they're better at controlling it. No, you just bottle the shit up and use something else to fucking like cover that up. I'm gonna say what's up right then, there, and now. Like, why the fuck do I need to sit here and try to, you know, act all cool, calm, collected, and behind the scenes I'm fucking wigging out and pulling my hair out and crying and shit? Like, I mean, of course people been there. I've been there before, where you just kind of like, you have a breakdown. That's understandable. It's understandable. So I don't know, maybe somebody feels like you're a fucking liar. Meanwhile, this could be a hermit. Oh no, this could be a Virgo. Somebody feels like you're fickle, you're vain, you only care about yourself. I don't know, but it's crazy though, because you're actually really enlightened. Like, you can reflect on yourself and know exactly why see, people don't understand this about Geminis. They may feel like Geminis are out of this world and all, you know, all this other shit. I may not fuck with a Gemini like that, like love-wise and all kinds of other shit, but I can kick it with a Gemini because I understand them. You got people who don't understand Geminis and have the audacity to sit here and just say that all Geminis are crazy. They can get crazy, most definitely they can. There is definitely that type, you know, that type of energy. It can be that type of chaotic energy behind a Gemini. Just know that their steps and how they move is very strategic. They're not idiots. So most times they're able to reflect, self-reflect, and know why they're feeling how they're feeling, why they're acting out how they're acting out. They're able to compartmentalize where it's coming from and why, and X, Y, and Z. Somebody sees you in this way, and this could be you justifying your actions, like why you're a Queen of Swords in reverse. If you are this Queen of Swords in reverse, we'll see. I'll see. If you are this Queen of Swords in reverse, somebody really wants to believe you're a liar. I don't know. Maybe you are. You could be, but I just see. I don't even feel that. I don't even feel that energy. I feel like you're able to reflect. You're able to reflect and also reflect on yourself. Okay, my bad. You're able to kind of like self-reflect and also use that same mirror to put up to other people, like, well, I can self-reflect and see this, that, and the third. I wonder if this person sees this, that, and the third about themselves. It's like you're able to do those things and then turn it around on somebody else. Somebody's not able to look at their own reflection and self-reflect. They may see themselves as whatever the fuck, and they don't really see themselves, though. They believe that they're whatever the fuck, but they don't really see themselves. You can see yourself and then sit there and point the same mirror at somebody else, and they're just like, what are you doing that for? Because they don't understand. So you have an understanding. Somebody feels like, no, you're definitely a liar. This could be a man that just feels like, no, you gotta be a liar. You can't be smart. A female Gemini, they're not fucking smart. That's wild. Somebody believes that. I'm not saying they do, but a man can definitely feel like that you're toxic and he's smarter than you and all this other crazy ass shit, and that you lack emotional control, which maybe you do. It could be a reason. Some people will definitely pump you up to feel that way and then turn it around and be like, see, I told you Geminis are just they're fucking insane. What? You literally just poked the bear reacted. Now all of a sudden all of a sudden you're the victim and I'm the one to blame. That's interesting. I'm not saying this literally what's going on. Relax. What's up? Who's this Queen of Swords? A motherfucking King of Cups. So again, somebody may feel like, see, first of all, you got to understand, when it comes to the King of Cups, when it comes to water energy, they're nice and all. They can be. But water signs can be you're one of the fucking the enemy you do not want. And it's because emotional control. Not all of them, of course, because we talk about individuals. Emotional control. Well, I'm talking general, but individually, people got their own shit and they may not be able to control whatever because of whatever. But in general, water signs, if they are aware and et cetera, emotional control, they're able to ace that, no problem, right? Somebody may not feel like they may feel like you don't have emotional control because of how you speak, or because you're this Queen of Swords energy in reverse. They may feel like, oh, you have to be a liar. There's no way you can be that emotionally intelligent. But emotional intelligence is right fucking here. You can have Pisces in your chart. You have emotional intelligence. Somebody just doesn't know the difference between emotional intelligence and somebody who's having a bad fucking day. So it might not even be a bad day. It could just be where you're expressing something. You care, though. This is a very caring energy. The King of Swords, sorry, I won't say King of Swords so badly. I don't know why. The Queen or King of Cups, upright, is very caring, very trustworthy, knows a lot, very emotionally intelligent. Gives good advice. You know, someone who understands unconscious motivations. Now, this could be somebody else, whatever the case may be. You understand this shit. As I keep coming back to it, because you do. You understand these things. You're a good friend. You're trustworthy. You have all this knowledge. You have emotional intelligence. All this shit, and somebody doesn't. They may not understand that, or they don't see that because somebody doesn't. That's not how they operate, which is fine. You can be dealing with the Earth sign. Yeah, so you're just like, all right. So it's like you're taking your emotions out of a situation. So because somebody doesn't really they don't understand that you are carrying, you are, if somebody doesn't trust you, somebody don't believe you, they feel like you're a lie, whatever, you're just like, all right, that's what I'm getting. So if somebody feels like you're this Queen of Swords in reverse and then all the other shit, that you're a liar, you're a manipulator, you're all these things, you're just like, all right, even though your whole energy is the King of Cups. That's not somebody that the King of Cups with that's you pretty much being like, all right, so you don't believe me, you don't trust me without all this shit, and you're coming up as trustworthy and all these other things. Somebody doesn't believe you, and that's fine. This could be somebody you work with, or somebody who this could be somebody that feels like they know more than you, or they feel like you're acting like you know more than them, and you don't. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I'm not seeing you sitting here. I mean, actually I do. So you could be like justifying something, or you could be protecting your ego, or you could be opposing because you do know something. Maybe you are since you are emotionally intelligent, maybe you know these things. You know what's going on, you're aware, you know what the fuck you're talking about. Somebody may feel like you don't because you're questioning something, or maybe because you're just what is it called when you're just venting. You can just be venting. Maybe you're venting, and somebody's just like, nah, it's got to be another side to that story. You got to be lying. You must have did something to someone, and they doing this. It's like sometimes it's not that deep. Sometimes you just are. You're just who you just are. You are. You're just you, and somebody can just not like you for being you. Is that crazy out here? It's like that. And some people may not understand. Like, well, shit, Gemini doesn't seem like they're this, that, and the third. So they got to be lying. They must have done something. Gemini must have done something to them for them to not like Gemini. Sometimes people just don't like people. It's been times I just didn't like a Gemini. And that's my problem. Like anybody else. Sometimes people just don't like you, and you can't explain it. And some people will understand this if they ever been a target of somebody else's dislike. Is real easy when it comes to workplaces, because you don't get along with everybody. It comes easy in work situations and family. You're not gonna always get along with people. I don't give a fuck if they're your cousin, your best friend, or whatever. You're not always gonna get along. Maybe you do, but most times that shit is not a normal thing. You're gonna have your moments. Sometimes you just don't get along with somebody, period, but you can have still respect for them, where you just kind of like, you respectfully, in the conversation there, and there's boundaries, or you don't cross that line, and that's it. Vice versa. Simple as that. So I don't know what this is about, but somebody definitely, they think they got you all figured out. Like, nah, Gemini something gotta be evil about Gemini. Gemini gotta be a liar. I mean, maybe you are, shit. I mean, everybody does whatever they do, but I don't really see anything. I mean, all I see is that you're about yourself. Maybe you are all ego right now. Maybe somebody feels like you feel like you're just that important or something. You may not even be making a big deal out of whatever this is. Yeah, seeing the truth, lies being exposed. So I don't know. Maybe you're exposing a liar, or maybe you're just, I don't know, you're exposing something. There's some type of exposure going on here about this Ace of Pentacles. What is this Ace of Pentacles? Let me get another deck to clarify this shit real quick. Get you up out of here. You gotta understand placements and shit like that too, because mind you, I have a particular placement. I have a particular Mercury placement where people may not understand when it comes to my communication. So I don't really I understand where people are coming from, because everybody got different placements, and they may act out differently to different things, different situations, and they may say this or that or the third. I don't really put it on anybody. I just kind of observe and go from there. some people don't know how to do those things. They don't know how to observe and be like, okay, maybe this, maybe that, this, that, and the third. They just automatically assume, oh, this person must be miserable. This person must be this, that, and the third. Yeah, possibly. This person, you know, they got to be this, that, and the third because of whatever, whatever, whatever. It's like, sometimes it's not that deep, and then you got other times it is. Me personally, with my Mercury placement, people may look at me like, oh, ouch. Like, bitch, it's not to hurt anybody at all, but it's really to not really wake people up and get people like to think. Like, come on now. Even I need to brainstorm sometimes because I got to think about certain shit, and because things don't make sense to me. If something don't make sense, why are you not questioning it? Why are you just like, oh, well, yeah. What the question the shit? Like, maybe that's not their life purpose, to question things and to learn. I don't know. For me, hell yeah, I love to fucking question things so I know, like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Or whatever. Why do people not want to understand things? Like, I would love to understand everything if I could, but man, I don't have enough time today. Maybe I even in my lifetime. Got hair font reverse. What was I asking about? Oh, okay. So you can be rebelling. Oh, because you don't conform. Fuck. you're not the typical type of Gemini. Is pretty much what I'm getting. You're not even out here, Gemini. You can have Taurus in your chart. You can be a cusper. You be a Taurus Gemini. Taurus Vedic, Gemini Vedic. It's like, this can be your energy where you're not the typical Gemini. Somebody doesn't understand that. I'm really mostly getting that your placement. You're not, whoever I'm talking to, you may not even be a Gemini sun sign. You may have a Gemini placement though, somewhere where it's a little razzle fucking dazzle. Somebody doesn't understand that shit. They don't understand that Gemini placement. To them, you're just chaotic and crazy, or something's wrong with you, or you must be fucking like from another planet or something, which you could be. Maybe you're another species like everybody else. Oh yeah, somebody feels like you're using them to get information out of, or vice versa. You may peep this out. Maybe somebody's trying to get information out of you. But I feel like there's an inequality energy going on where somebody may feel like you don't treat them as your equal, or vice versa. Maybe like, again, this could be a gender thing where a man feels like you're dumb, I'm smart. There's no way you can be a female and you're a Gemini. Oh, you're definitely crazy and dumb. It's like, what? Oh, I'm done. This is horrible. So somebody may be confessing something, or there's a truth that will be revealed, especially if somebody's not getting any type of play. If somebody's not getting the type of reaction that they think they're going to give them, somebody, if you're not giving them the type of attention that they want from something being revealed, I don't know. I feel like somebody is just it's a consciousness thing for someone. Somebody may also not really be into, they may not have beliefs, or they don't have the same belief system as you, which is fine. All that is okay. You don't have to be the same anything. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus shit, I don't know, but it's like, you don't have to have the same beliefs as somebody else. Why do people feel like we all need to have? No, I don't need to believe everything that you say, do, or act, or think, or shit, or eat. And the same thing for me, vice versa. It doesn't have to be like that. Hopefully she's pregnant. What made... I'm not even gonna no comment. I'm just gonna ask at some other time. Other than going to the beach or being in a swimsuit or something like that, who made it okay for people to just walk out looking crazy, like stomach out? And unless you're pregnant, which fine, but the shit doesn't suit you. The outfit doesn't suit you. Did you not know that, or did you not look, or what the flying fuck? Like, did you try it on in the dark? Was there no lights whenever you went to the store and bought that? And so you're just like, you know what? Because even if I don't try something on, I'll still try it on. And then if it's not what it is, if it doesn't look good, I'm taking it the fuck back. That's what a receipt is for. How are you with a man and they're not saying, hey, look, you may want to like wear your size, which is fine. You can wear the same fit. Just make it your size. Damn. Is that so hard? Oh, I'm so tired of seeing this shit. Who made it okay for motherfuckers to just be out here looking crazy? Like, it's just painful. Because it's like, it will look fine if you just wore your size. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, you can whip shit together and shit can look good. Just wear your size. That's all. I'm not all the time, but you know, some people are able to still pull it off. Just come on now. I mean, damn, I know they got body dysmorphia. Some people may feel like they're smaller than they are, or some people may feel like they're bigger than they are. I really feel like it goes both ways for body dysmorphia. Maybe somebody was like, they're really a size 16, but they trying to fit into a size 10. Or they're really, it's a chick that I used to work with. She had a beer gut, a beer belly. And she tried to squeeze herself into size mediums when really she should have just went ahead and just went for the large. I know it sucks because you don't want to see yourself a certain way, but baby, get a large, bro. You don't, that extra medium you wearing is not cutting it. It's real tight. Like, just get a fucking large. It's gonna suck, but maybe that'll motivate you to lose the weight or stop drinking beer, or I don't fucking know, or to figure out what's going on with your stomach. Because usually particular stomachs is either hormonal, it's either a hormonal thing. It can be because they drink too much fucking alcohol, i.e. beer. Because men get it too, that when they look fucking pregnant, eat too much of something, shit like that. I just like, come on now. Need more honest, true friends. I wasn't as truthful back in the day with certain people, like some of my friends, but now it's like I cannot be that. You can't be around me because I expect you to do the same thing. You cannot be around me and think that I'm going to be light on you unless you're going through some things I understand. But I'm not going to have you go out looking crazy. I won't. I'm going to make sure you're looking good, but it makes sense. I won't not have you go out here looking fucking crazy. I even do this to my mom sometimes. Mostly her eyebrows, because I'm tired of how she draw them on. I'll be trying to get her to like, hey, look, I'm trying to put you on. She don't want to listen. She want to keep drawing them shits on like she's... I need to get on her because I told, like, look, you don't need all that extracurriculars. It doesn't have to be that thick and ridiculous looking and dark. She uses black. Stop using black. What are you using black for? Your eyebrows and your hair is not even black. Your hair is like reddish brown. Use the same thing on your eyebrows because it's not the same color and it looks crazy. You can still darken it with a darker shade. It doesn't have to be black though, like jet black. You don't have jet black eyebrows. I mean, hair. So come on now. Now, I know I'm looking crazy right now. I'm fine with somebody saying, you looking crazy. I know, I need to do my hair. Actually, I need to wash it. Again, I did wash it Sunday, but not Sunday. No, I washed it some days ago because I would be usually washing it now. Well, it's probably about that time, huh? I think I did it Wednesday or some shit. I need to wash it again. I like washing my hair at least once a week. I feel like I don't know what I did recently, but I don't like it. I don't know oh yeah, I know what I did. I used the clarifying shampoo twice, and then I used that fucking purple shampoo. I need to retone my hair too, because it's looking too yellow, which is crazy, because I feel like I don't know what I did. Maybe probably because of the fucking purple shampoo. Anyways, I'm out. I'm about to do whoever's next, because I only have I got time. So, I don't know who's next, but it's been real. I'm out.